Strengthen your feminine lineage. Your feminine lineage lives in you, regardless of your gender. Each of the women in your family is in your genetic and emotional DNA, having an influence on how you perceive and confront life. Let's first bolster sincere, honest, conscious, and bright gratitude to each of the women in your family. Hundreds of generations ago. We're going to bolster gratitude because each one of them was crucial in order for you to have life today. We fortify 100% with infinite potential, 100% of the time with infinite time. We're going to bolster acknowledgement, unconditional acceptance, honor, and once again gratitude without judgment or criticism, without reproach, without rejection, without resistance for each of them. We're going to separate the weaknesses of each one of them from each other and from you, as well as you from them, in all possible combinations. We're going to apply strength to balance you with them with you, and them with each other. We strengthen you to have balance, center, and stability in this lineage. We are going to level those who suffered the least with those who suffered the most, those who gained the most with those who lost the most, those who gave the most with those who gave the least, those who received the most with those who received the least. May they all be centered, balanced, and stable among them, they with you and you with them, at 100% with infinite potential, 100% of the time with infinite time. We strengthen the midline of each one of the women of your lineage, including you, as well as the collective midline. We are going to connect the midline of your lineage with the midline of the universe, the midline of the universe with the midline of your lineage, the midline of your lineage with the midline of the earth, and the midline of the earth with the midline of your lineage. We make this connection from top to bottom, from bottom to top, from right to left, from left to right, from inside out, from outside in, from back to front, and from front to back. 100% with infinite potential, 100% of the time with infinite time. We are going to connect you, communicate with you, and resonate with you in both directions with the femininity of each woman in your family, with her sensuality, with her wisdom, with her harmony, with her knowledge, with her talents, with her abilities, with her capacity for commitment, with her discipline, with her success, with her ability to give and receive and to feel love. We strengthen this connection from top to bottom, bottom to top, from right to left, left to right, from inside out, outside in, back and forth, 100% with infinite potential, 100% of the time with infinite time. We are going to erase the energy of inequality by gender, inequality by social standing, education, and economics. We are going to erase the energy of frustration, belittlement, annihilation that comes from having to endure, to resign oneself to adjust to injustice, discomfort, and abuse. The suffering of as many men as women in the family, strong enough to feel equal, with equity and parity before men. We're going to erase all limiting beliefs, the misinformation, women's perception and interpretation of your lineage towards themselves, feeling less, feeling inferior before others, and because of this, they've allowed undignified and disrespectful treatment. We erase all these memories in you and your descendants. We erase ancestral karma in the women of your lineage who mistreated their own children, their own family, and themselves. We erase karma for voluntary abortions, for neglecting children, for allowing others to abuse their own children. We erase karma for physical and emotional abandonment. We erase karma for not loving their children, for not giving them love, care, respect, affection, comprehension, etc. We erase karma for marrying out of financial interest without love. We erase karma for having weakened other women, from malice, envy, and jealousy. We are erasing the energy of discrimination against women in our lineage, be it because of race, gender, social status, religious beliefs, or culture. We erase memories of mistreatment, violence, abuse, exclusion, inequality, and injustice because of the above. We are erasing all the energy of sexual abuse that was inflicted on each and every one of our ancestors, women and children. We erase the energy of everything that was lost, everything that was permitted, everything that was suffered, everything that was feared, everything that was limited, everything that never found justice, all the harm ignored, consented to, and allowed, everything that led to negative experiences over time. We erase everything that, for those reasons, prevented us from achieving fulfillment, fullness, and joy in life. We erase it with remnants, traces, vestiges, remains, and impressions to zero minus infinity, 100% of the time with infinite time. We're going to erase the energy of all the women in our lineage who had no say, who had no active participation in the family, but simply played a role as service personnel. We erase having normalized this. We erase the energy of not being able to, not wanting to, or not knowing how to raise our voices and stand up for ourselves. We are going to erase all the energy of violence done towards the women of our lineage, violence from husbands, fathers, brothers, and other women inside and outside the family. We erase the karma of women who violated the same women within the family and denied them rights, participation, and other benefits. We erase the energy of physical, emotional, sexual, psychological, and economic violence. The violence they did to others, the violence they received from others, the violence they saw and heard, and the violence they commanded. We erase the energy of ignorance of life, of their being, of their rights. We erase the bad information that made them allow acceptance, endurance, resignation. They didn't set boundaries, didn't take care of themselves, didn't care for each other. We erase the energy of sacrifice and guilt, the religious and cultural influences that led to these behaviors prevailing for generations. Let's strengthen the energy of all the women in your clan who were talented, brilliant, and were able to share their light with the world. Let's boost the energy of all the self-sufficient women, those who were able to take care of themselves, those who didn't depend on the mood, the desires, or the character of others to get ahead. Strong are those who achieved their goals and objectives, those who stood out from the rest. We bolster the energy of all the brave women, those who dared, who set boundaries, demanded respect, and pursued their ideals. We strengthen all the women who were emotionally stable, those who had wisdom, those who had harmony in their lives. We boost the energy of all the women who found fulfillment as a couple, those who did find stability, gave and received love, and had reciprocity and personal growth through the partnership. We will enhance the energy of each and every woman in your clan on an individual and collective level. We integrate the energy of all of them to you and from you to all of them so that these energies are recognized. We strengthen the internal dynamics, external dynamics, internal boundaries, external boundaries, and vertices to 100% infinite co-potential, 100% of the time with infinite time. We're going to erase everything that prevents, limits, delays, hinders, or blocks this from being strengthened. We erase it completely, entirely, permanently, and absolutely at 100% infinite co-potential, 100% of the time with infinite time. Reset, recalibrate, reprogram, readjust, and rejuvenate your body, mind, and spirit. All right, tell me, how do you feel? The same or different?